Welcome back to Chat Like a Native. Today, we're going to show you a practical way to speak English clearly and confidently so everyone understands you the first time. We aren't aiming for some, distant, perfect accent.
No, not at all. We're going for something much smarter.
Exactly. Adaptation for global use. Stick with us for the next few minutes and you'll have a brand new roadmap for your pronunciation practice.
Okay, so to start, we have to talk about the one concept that really matters most, and that's intelligibility.
Intelligibility. What does that mean exactly?
It just means being understood clearly and easily. The goal isn't to sound like someone from London or LA, it's just for your message to be clear.
For your meaning to land.
Precisely. So let's try saying that key word together. The stress is really important here. It's intelligibility.
Intelligibility.
Perfect. Intelligibility is the goal.
I think this really gets at a big tension a lot of learners feel. There's this pressure to copy a specific accent, right?
Mm-hmm. American or British, usually.
But at the same time, you don't want to feel like you're erasing where you're from. You want to keep your own voice.
Exactly. And that pressure, it's just not necessary. We talk about something called smart accent adaptation. It's much more strategic.
So you're not trying to change everything about how you speak.
No. You just adjust the few parts of your speech that might actually cause confusion. You keep your identity, you keep your natural voice, but you focus your energy where it matters.
Right, because most English conversations these days aren't native to native.
That's the reality. It's a bridge language.
So the question to ask isn't, do I sound like I'm from New York?
No. The real question is, can people from 5 different countries understand me without struggling?
That's a huge mental shift.
It is, and we can make it really clear with an example. Imagine 2 speakers in a global Zoom meeting.
Okay.
Speaker A has a noticeable accent. It's not native English.
Yeah.
But they speak clearly. They use good rhythm, and their consonant sounds are sharp. People get what they're saying, almost all the time.
Okay, so that's speaker A. What about speaker B?
Well, speaker B sounds almost native. They've picked up some regional sounds, but they talk way too fast, they mumble, and they kind of swallow the ends of their words.
So you're constantly leaning in, asking, sorry, what was that last part?
Exactly. And the key insight here is that speaker A is actually the more successful communicator in a global setting.
Even with the stronger accent.
Even with a stronger accent. And smart adaptation is what helps you become more like speaker A.
Okay, let's try something practical right now. A high-impact adjustment.
Let's do it. We're going to focus on 2 sounds that often cause confusion. The short EA and the long EI.
This is a classic minimal pair. We'll use the words ship and sheep. Getting the vowel length right is so important here.
It really is. Okay, first, just try to say the word ship.
Make that vowel really short and sharp. A relaxed mouth. Ship.
Good. Now let's try the other one. Say sheep.
This time, you want to hold that sound a bit longer. Stretch your lips, almost like a small smile. Sheep.
You hear that difference? Short versus long. Ship. Sheep. That length is what makes the meaning clear to listeners from all over the world.
Okay, so that's a tactic. What's the strategy behind all this?
Well, the main rule is this. It's not about faking a new identity. It's about prioritizing the listener's comfort.
So if we only have so much time to practice, what are the top 3 things that give us the biggest results?
That's the perfect question. Research actually makes this pretty simple. There are really 3 features that matter most for global clarity.
Just 3. Okay, what's number 1?
Number 1, consonants. Just keeping your consonant sounds clear, especially the ones at the end of words.
Like the seds in plurals. So 3 plans doesn't sound like 3 plan.
Exactly. That little sound changes the whole meaning.
Okay, what's number 2?
Number 2 is vowel length. This is what we just did with ship and sheep, making that clear difference between short and long vowels, like full versus fool.
Got it. And the third one?
Number 3, and this one is huge, is word stress. Putting the emphasis on the correct syllable. If you say analysis instead of analysis, people might not even recognize the word.
I really like that focus. It takes the pressure off, You don't have to worry about perfecting every single regional vowel sound.
You don't. You just focus on those 3 priorities.
And I think there's a good analogy here for being flexible but not fake. Think about it like changing your clothes for different situations. You're still the same person, but your style changes.
That's a perfect metaphor. In a big global meeting, you might slow down just a little bit, make those final consonants really clear.
But then later you're chatting with friends and you can relax, speak faster, maybe use more local expressions.
Right. It's not being fake. It's being a sophisticated communicator. You're adapting to your audience.
Which all comes back to shifting your goal. It's not, I want to sound like a native speaker.
No, the new goal is, I want to sound clear, confident, and easy for anyone to understand.
Okay, let's put that third one, word stress, into practice with a quick drill.
Great idea. Let's try some common phrases. I want you to say project analysis.
Project analysis, you can really feel that rhythm.
Exactly. Now keep that rhythm, but substitute a new phrase. Try customer feedback.
Customer feedback. Okay, the stress is on feed.
Perfect. One more. The global data.
The global data. I see. Getting that stress right just makes the words pop. It helps the listener recognize them so much faster.
It really does.
Okay, so let's move on to some common habits that can block understanding. Maybe the top 3 pitfalls and some quick fixes.
Sounds good. Pitfall number 1 is probably a flat tone. This is when someone says every single word with the same weight and there's no rhythm.
Right, it can be really tiring to listen to. It's hard to know what's important.
It is. So the fix is to practice a stress-timed rhythm. Emphasize the key content, words, nouns, main verbs, and let the small grammar words just relax.
Give the important words the spotlight.
Exactly. Okay, pitfall number 2, confusing consonants or dropping them at the end of words.
We talked about this, like mixing up B and V or the final T sound just disappearing.
Right. And the fix here is very targeted. You practice the specific, minimal pairs that you personally get stuck on. If it's B and V for you, then you drill bury and vary.
And really exaggerate those final sounds when you're practicing.
Yes. And pitfall number 3. This one isn't just about sound, it's a communication strategy. It's not using confirmation checks.
So you just explain something really complex, and then nothing. You just move on without checking if they understood.
Right. And the fix is so simple. You just build in a proactive habit.
Yeah.
And your explanation with, did I explain that clearly?
Or something like, so just to check, we're all agreed on Friday at 3, right?
Perfect. It shows you care about being understood, and it makes you seem so much more confident.
Okay, that was a lot of great info. Let's do a really quick true or false quiz to see if it's all sinking in.
Let's do it.
Question 1. The most important thing for global communication is to copy every tiny detail of one specific regional accent. True or false?
That is definitely false.
Yes, false. The goal is clarity and intelligibility for everyone. Okay, question 2. Getting consonant sounds and word stress right is usually more important than perfecting a tricky regional vowel sound. True or false?
That one is true. Absolutely. Focus on those high-impact areas first.
Right. And last one, question 3. When you change your speed for an international meeting, this means you are being fake. True or false?
And that is false. It means you're being flexible. You're being a smart communicator.
Excellent.
So to wrap everything up, let's just boil it down to 3 key takeaways for you to practice this week.
Okay, what's number 1?
Takeaway 1, shift your goal. Don't aim for native perfection. Aim for global clarity and confidence.
I like that. Number 2.
Prioritize clarity. Focus your practice time where it counts. Consonants, vowel length, and word stress.
And the third one?
Be flexible. Adapt your speaking style for the situation. A little slower and clearer for formal settings, more relaxed for casual ones.
That's a great summary. And now for your 60-second practice challenge, we call this the Accent Profile Self-Check.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
It's simple. Just record yourself on your phone talking about your day for 1 minute, just free-flowing.
Okay.
Then find 2 different listeners, maybe a local friend, and if you can, an international colleague.
What do you have them?
You just ask them one question. Can you just tell me the specific parts where you had to stop and think, what did they say?
So you're not asking for criticism, you're asking for data.
Exactly. And you use that feedback to build your personal roadmap. You only practice the patterns that were actually confusing. That is smart adaptation.
Your accent isn't a problem you need to erase, it's your voice. The goal is just to refine it so everyone can hear it clearly.
Well said. Thanks for tuning in today. We hope this helps you chat like a globally clear native.
Join us next time when we talk about how to use polite disagreement phrases to sound professional but still firm in workplace meetings.